The biggest news in history is that a man's blood could preserve men from damnation. The biggest news in history is salvation. The biggest news in history is that one man paid the price for the whole world. That is the biggest news. That's the biggest story ever told. The Bible says by reason of redemption, we have become priests and kings. You know why? In the Old Testament, a king is only a king and a priest is different from a king. There's the office of a priest and the office of the king. Only David tried to function in both offices. So it's either you are a king or you are a priest. And I'm going to show you the duty of a king and the duty of a priest. But the Bible says by redemption, we now have the right, we now have the privilege to become kings at the same time priests unto God and his Father. So God has said we are called into royalty. You are called into honor. You are called into dignity. You are not called into shame. You are not created for mockery. You are not created for reproach. You are not created for setback. He said we are called to be kings and priests. But you must understand something. I want you to listen very well. That even as royalty, you can live like a pauper. Even though you are called to royalty, if you do not understand the dictates of how to live that life, you live below the expectation of God. Ecclesiastes chapter 10 verse 4. There is an error under the sun that proceeded from the ruler. And the Bible says that servants are on horses and princes are walking as servants of. They are called into royalty. They are called into abundance. They are called into plenty. They are called into dignity. But they are living in mockery, perpetual slavery. That is not the intention and the expectation of God. You can live a condition that is not God's intention. You can be living a life that is not God's expectation. How are you seeing yourself? Because how you see yourself, so you find yourself. If you don't know who you are, circumstances will define you. If you don't know who you are, troubles will try to define you. If you don't know who you are, people will try to define you. But the Bible says we are kings. But a king can be under attack even while on the throne, while he has access to the throne.